just say you hate basketball. Let's talk about leadership. Who really needed who? This is leadership with Scottie Pippen.
Why was Bulls All-Star and team leader Scottie Pippen on the bench at the crucial climax of last night's showdown with New York? Channel 7's Brad Palmer has the story.
Phil Jackson believes Scottie Pippen's defection was the culmination of a number of frustrating incidents leading up to Patrick Ewing's game-tying basket with less than 2 seconds left in the game. The Bulls called a timeout and designed a play for Tony Kukoc. Scottie Pippen refused to go back in. Instead, he went to the end of the bench, necessitating a second timeout. Pippen and Jackson got into a cussing match, but Scottie still refused to budge.
It wasn't pretty much Phil taking me out of the game. It was like, we exchanged words and I just took a seat.
So it was your decision based on frustration?
Excuse me?
Scottie, Phil just said you weren't in because you asked out of the play.
Yeah, pretty much.
Why you weren't involved in it?
Exactly.
When you say exchange words, what happened?
I have no comments on that.
But the Bulls survived without Scottie. Tony Kukoc hit a 22-footer to win it for the Bulls. And later, Pippen admitted it was a well-called play by Jackson. Scottie Pippen met briefly with reporters today, but only to talk about the game, not the incident. When somebody said, "Where do you and Phil Jackson go from here?" Scottie said Game 4 and promptly departed. A little later, Phil Jackson stopped by and tried to defuse the whole issue.
Scottie chose not to go on the court last night for his own specific reason. I put in a better passer in Pete Myers. Besides, Scottie had a fat lip and looked ugly at that spot, and we got the job accomplished, and that's all that matters to us right now.
He talked to us all and let us know where he was standing and how he's feeling, and apologized to everyone for just the incident in general. Not that anything was done wrong or anything, just the whole incident was, he apologized, and that's basically all that needed to be said.
Well, the Bulls are doing all they can to put a positive spin on this. Actions certainly speak louder than words. If Scottie and the Bulls come up big in Game 4, all of this will quickly blow over. But if they don't, we could be feeling the aftershocks for some time to come.
Wow, what a role model. That's the kind of leadership that can cost you a series. So now when I look back at that bad call that got them knocked out of the playoffs, I just chalk it up to karma from the basketball gods. But hey, everybody gets a moment. Scottie Pippen apologized, and there's no way he would throw a tantrum like that again, right?
Joey Crawford blows the whistle, and we've got a technical foul going to be called. Let's see who it's going to be on. Is it on Pippen?
Scottie better be careful with Joey Crawford. He'll get thrown out. Joey's got a quick fuse.
And Luke Longley tries to stop it. Now Pippen, and there he goes. Pippen is gone.
That's a bad
Is
play.
one thing Scottie Pippen does not need to do, considering the circumstances the last few weeks. And Phil Jackson comes over to calm him down.
Joey's not a guy that you can do that with. There's some officials that will give you some room. Joey Crawford will not take that. I know he
throws it sheer. My goodness gracious. Oh my. You don't need this in the league.
You got to get him in the locker room right now. If it takes security or whatever, somebody get him into the locker room. This is a lot of frustration you're seeing come out on Scottie Pippen right now is what's happening. You're seeing him, just the feeling Scottie is irate. That's the most angry I've ever seen Scottie, and I've been around him a lot of times.
And there is not a PR firm in the world that will be able to remedy this situation for Scottie Pippen.
Wow, Scottie, this isn't like you. And what is so cool about this, and why I always say you never have to make up a false narrative because the story writes itself. There are cool things in this story. The funniest thing about this is we wouldn't expect this from Scottie Pippen, but we would expect this from Dennis Rodman, right? And guess what? He was in this game. He had 12 points and 23 rebounds, and the Spurs won. And as you know, because Dennis Rodman channeled his inner Scottie Pippen many times, the Spurs felt like they couldn't win with him. And the Bulls were like, we'll take him. Here's Will Perdue. So now the Bulls have two players that can spontaneously combust at any moment. And then
there's some major league selling going on here in the United Center, not just from fans, but from players alike.
This is leadership with Michael Jordan.
Come on, man, let's go. Where you going?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
You hear that?
Come on.
Captain.
No.
Let's go.
I miss out on this.
That's entertainment.
145. Let's go.
It's got it. Talking for a second.
Nah, man, we done. We out here. Let's go, Pip. Come on, man.
Hey, man, just tell Phil close by.
No. Come on, Mike. Come on, Mike. He's healthy. He'll be playing tomorrow. He got a tea time.
Scottie, how you feeling? Everything all right?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. Just a little sore.
Is there any chance Michael's got a
Oh, get out here, Bill. Hey, give me a 20 cent. Hey, give me a 20 cent. Y'all got to pay a fare to get on this bus. Let's go. Get out the way.
You know how to put it in gear?
Yeah, watch this.
Oh, no.
You got it.
We go to the swimming pool, cuz.
Watch some tits and ass.
Real leadership is transformative. When you set a standard and build a culture and everybody buys in, you can see the growth in real time.
Every day at training camp was just a war. Every day was a battle. And he talked a lot of shit.
I wanted them to understand what it felt like to be in the trenches. And if you don't understand, then you're not going to respond when the war starts. We were shit when I got there, and we elevate to being a championship quality team. There's certain standards that you have to live by.
And when you live by these standards, great things happen. You can even learn how to be a leader yourself.
Eddie Jones for three. In and out. Rodman rebound, timeout Chicago. And Kersey knocks the ball away. Be careful. Here comes O'Neal.
And I tell you, Scotty and Michael, I said, Dennis, you're not getting anything right now. What's missing this whole thing right now, Vern, is a great timeout by Dennis Rodman because he didn't want to get fouled. He understands what he can do. He didn't want to get fouled. He calls a timeout before the Lakers can foul him. And now the Bulls maybe will take him out and take that threat away. That is a great call. Let me tell you, that's a great call. And that's just an overreaction by Dennis. He's trying to get something going. Another actually smart play by Dennis Rodman.
And boy, Jordan and Pippen were really quick to get into the wrestling match.
Yeah, and Jordan's good. I tell you, he looked good on that. I wouldn't wrestle him either. Don't want to play him, wouldn't want to wrestle him. Look at this.
Scottie Pippen at the top.
Wow, Scotty, look how far you've come. Scotty got to Dennis Rodman first because he understood the assignment because he'd been there before. Let's never forget how we got here. Standards, culture, discipline, three-peat. Yeah, no chip without Pip, but if you think that champagne is pouring without Michael Jordan,